One of the qualities of the spiritual ego is turning awakening into a new static self for the ego to latch onto. This becomes the spiritual ego. It's a new ego that we've created, or rather we've transferred our old ego self into this new identity.
Yeah, and the issue with this is that sometimes after we experience a powerful awakening that expands our mind and our understanding of reality, we tend to confuse it with this unchanging state of being that's always going to be the same, where we're always going to have this higher consciousness, and we're always going to feel this love and light and bliss, and it's always going to be the same, and we're never going to experience pain again. But that's not necessarily the case when we're undergoing an awakening.
This static way of seeing yourself comes with its own risks. It can be analogous to a stream of a running river. When the water's flowing, it's fresh, it's healthy, it's drinkable. But the moment that it becomes stuck, stagnant, it starts putrefying, it starts getting all polluted, and it becomes dangerous to drink.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and that's what happens when we see ourselves in this role of being woke, of being a spiritual person, of being a high vibe light worker, or whatever other labels you want to apply to yourself. And I know that I've experienced this as well, of getting stuck in this role of being a spiritual person and everything. But after a while, you notice that it puts you into this state of inner stagnation. It's like something festers, something isn't flowing within you, and at that point you become like this, in the analogy, the polluted river that can't flow, that's just stuck in this place, the same place of being a woke or spiritual person.
Our true nature is wild. It's an ever-growing and changing force. We can easily become blind to this when we start looking at reality through our spiritual beliefs about ourselves.
As Bruce Lee once put it, you must be shapeless, formless, like water. And by being fluid, really we mirror and we embody our true nature. Because our true nature isn't limited by these ideas about being spiritually awakened, or being woke, or being high vibrational, or being a light worker, or being any of these other spiritual concepts. Our true nature is wild, our true nature is fluid, our true nature is organic and raw. And so really the message here is to be fluid, to relinquish these labels which keep you stuck in certain ways of being, and to really wake up from this idea of waking up.